Hey Scorpio, how are you? Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. How you doing, my psychic network? I hope you're good. Thanks so much for clicking here. I appreciate you already. And I'm here to do a reading for the week ahead. So if you are my ride or die Scorpio, you understand that I'm always reading for the week ahead. If you are a brand new Scorpio, if you're cross-watching or you are here as a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter Scorpio, I hope that you will decide to stay and join this beautiful tribe. There is a subscription button down in the bottom right-hand corner if you're interested in doing that. Scorpio, let's find out what's going on with you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We're going to do some oracles first, and then we're going to top it up with some tarot so I can tell you what's going on in the week ahead. Tell me about Scorpio. What's this? We've got grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands, right? This is something that we're really missing in our current society, that people are always chasing what is in the future. I need to have what the person on TikTok has. I need to have the makeup or the hair or the gadget or the new iPhone, or, we're always chasing what's in the future. And I think that what we forget is that there is actually gratitude to be had in the present moment. And that's the part that people miss. They're like, I've been watching tarot for 4 years and my manifestation isn't here. Well, maybe that all starts with gratitude. So when we have joy through gratitude, our joy does expand. So whatever we are doing, more of that is added to us. So I feel like grace and gratitude is really important. Somebody, it does look like, is very grateful for what they have. We have somebody here who's got like the house and the trees and the vegetation in the back, but they're paying attention to this energy that is in their hand. And I think it's the energy of love. We've got little hearts all around. So I feel like somebody is, I'm talking to a Scorpio who is actually practicing gratitude in the present moment. Bottom of the deck has Mystic Healer. Look at that. Healing energy flows through you. I'm just going to say, maybe that's the healing energy, right? Maybe healing energy that you are reserving for yourself or saving to give to others. I feel like you might be the mystic healer, in fact, Scorpio. All right. Healing energy flows through you. You might be the source of healing for some of your family and friends. Tell me more about Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. Oops. Things are falling around here. Let's find out what's going on for Scorpio. We've got indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So I feel if you have any questions about your stability, about your security, about what you're doing in the present moment, maybe you're going to look over the present moment. Maybe you're in indecision. Maybe I could have a little more gratitude about what's going on right now. For somebody, I feel like your third eye is open and you're about to see that all the things that you love are actually with you right now. I've got red, right? The root chakra. I feel like if you strengthen the root, the tree will grow. So I feel like you are supposed to look at things with the third eye open, I'm going to say, and your indecision will be no longer. Using your intuition in all aspects of your life. And you are the psychic giant of the zodiac, right? So I feel like somebody here, your third eye is either being cranked open or you're starting to see things in the present moment that you didn't see before, Scorpio, possibly. We are not just born into this life with all of the awareness. We have to learn that awareness, right? We do have self-esteem. It says here, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. There we go. You are the mystic healer. That's what it looks like here. So, excuse me. It does feel like somebody here, your self-esteem is growing. You're no longer going to be in indecision as the week ahead arrives, because I feel like somebody's opening their eyes to the present moment and being grateful for everything that's going on right now. And it is going to create a lot of happiness. I would say this is your only clue that you are on the right path. If your life is miserable, if you're fighting with people and they're fighting with you and things are terrible and awful and you get in the comments and you make something out of the reading that it is not, I feel like this is how you know if you're in the right direction. It says, I am aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. This is your only idea to know that you are on the right path. It says, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So I feel like if you are somebody who's in the midst of an ending of a friendship, ending of a job, something that is slowly winding down, I feel like it's winding down for the purpose of showing you what happiness truly is. One more card and we will look at tarot. Tell me what else is coming up for Scorpio, please. Tell me more about Scorpio. What else does Scorpio need to know? We've got power, in your present power. You know what? In my head, immediately when I saw this, is the song Thunder by Imagine Dragons. I was lightning before the thunder. So I feel like the lightning before the thunder, right? I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Poltergeist, but there's a scene which is a little bit terrifying of the boy laying in his room and he sees the lightning, and his mother has taught him to count the moments or seconds between the lightning and the thunder. And that's how you'll know if the storm is getting closer or further away. If you can count a longer amount of time between the time that the lightning comes and the thunder, you hear the rumbling, then you know it's getting further away. I feel like you are the lightning before the thunder. I feel like it's your power is about to show up here, and it probably comes in a flash. I want to say in a flash of lightning. And as you start counting, that your numbers are going to get shorter and shorter until your present power shows up, which is going to show up in, I feel, a moment of self-esteem. Like I feel something is going to click next week. I'm not saying that you don't have self-esteem. Please understand that. But it says, I possess the gifts of the soul that are benefiting me and others. So for some of you, maybe it's not self-esteem. For some of you, it's a gift of some sort, a gift of seeing, a gift of being a mystic healer, a gift of spreading happiness. Maybe there's transformation going on in your life. I feel like there is something that is showing up. You are the lightning before the thunder. We've got you taking a bit of a risk. Now look, not all Scorpios are going to be taking a risk. Scorpio, you're very strategic, you're very planned, you can move slow, you're a fixed sign. But depends where that shows up in your chart. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter. You might have fire in the rising. You might have fire in the moon. You might have fire somewhere. So it feels like there is a bit of a risk that you're going to be asked to take in the week ahead, but it's going to end up in this happiness, because I feel like you're in this mystic healer energy where you've got this gratitude that's going on, and your third eye is open. And now you know that the lightning that you've been seeing, the flashes of brilliance, the flashes of maybe psychic energy, is the lightning before the thunder. That's what it feels like here. All right. Let's look at some tarot, find out what else is coming up for you, Scorpio. Grace and gratitude. Gratitude in the present moment is really all we need. And if we can master that without chasing things in the future, I mean, look, we all got to be planned for the future, but you shouldn't be chasing the future. You should be living in the present moment and allowing everything else to unfold. I feel like you hear the rumblings in the distance, though. Tell me about grace and gratitude for Scorpio. We've got, the Ace of Cups. I feel like lightning and the thunder. It feels like something is about to show up here, but it's going to require for you to stop looking out there for it. Stop looking out there for your happiness, out there for love, out there for emotional contentment, an emotional new beginning, or a new beginning of love. I feel like it is already with you. You're already overflowing in it. And if you feel like you're not, it might be because you're not looking in the right direction. Tell me about indecision. Using your intuition in all aspects of your life. We've got the Two of Swords. So something that you've been stuck on, I think, is something that you're going to move forward with in the week ahead here. When the Two of Swords is in the reverse for me, it's because you've released some sort of block, mental block or stuck energy, and it feels like things, you're no longer in indecision. You can now make a decision, Two of Swords, because you're using your intuition to figure things out now. Tell me more, please, about Scorpio. As we say Scorpio, we lay Scorpio on the table. There we go, death energy. So this is the lightning before the thunder, I think. There's lightning here, and now here's the thunder. It feels like there is going to be some sort of transformation that's going on in the week ahead. Look, it might not show up as lightning and thunder. It might show up as a thought pattern. It could show up as wait, why have I been stuck on that for so long? I'm just going to go ahead and make that decision, and if the people around me don't like it, tough noogies. That's what my grandma said when she overcooked her noogies. Tough noogies, right? So I feel like the Scorpio energy is telling me that transformation is here. Something is about to come to an end before something else can begin. And I want to be clear. I think that the thing that's coming to an end is, I feel like, a place where you were stuck. So I think it's a thought pattern that's coming to an end. It's like something you told yourself, I can't have that, or I can't do that, or that thing probably is never going to show up. I feel like that's what is the death card is here for, because in the future here, we have happiness as the mystic healer and you taking some type of risk. So I feel like the risk that you're taking here is the changing of the mind. Look, It's exhausting being a fixed sign, no? If you've got it in your sun, you know what I'm talking about. I'm a Taurus sun, you're possibly a Scorpio sun, and we can wait forever to make a decision. Because we just want to be sure and do it once, right? We have to take a while to change our mind. It's a strategic, practical process for us. Those of us who carry the fixed sign, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, in our sun. So we've got the Ace of Cups here. So grace and gratitude is here. Through gratitude, joy expands. I think this is your joy. Tell me about the Ace of Cups, please. We've got the Ten of Cups. That escalated quickly. What the heck? We've got you going from the Ace of Cups to the Ten of Cups. So through gratitude, joy expands. That's the power of gratitude. When you're grateful for the present moment, other things tend to show up here. We've got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Why is that? We've got the High Priestess. The universe is going to make you work for it, Scorpio. The universe is making you use or dig into your intuitive energy. And we see here, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So I feel that the High Priestess energy is where you're going to need to go. You're going to have to look deep. I feel like the Ace of Swords in the reverse is like you're going to have to dig deep into your intuitive energy in the silence by yourself, not asking anybody around you, not depending on someone to save you or bring you happiness. I feel like the universe is making you work for it with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. It feels like the Ten of Cups is here. Things are going to escalate quickly, but I feel like the universe with the Ace of Swords in the reverse is saying, we're not giving you the answer. We're going to make you dig for it because that's what's going to expand your intuition. I feel like this indecision might be the Ace of Swords in the reverse. You don't know what decision to make. Maybe it's a contract. Maybe it's a conversation. Should I open the conversation? It feels like there is something that's hard for you to make a decision about, and the universe is going to make you dig into your emotional, High Priestess, intuitive energy. Indecision. I feel like you make that decision. What decision are we making here? Tell me about Scorpio. We've got the Four of Cups. So I feel like you are making a decision to get out of some sort of stagnant energy or out of some sort of comfort zone, an energetic comfort zone. So a place where you don't really have to work or explain yourself to people or share your energy because all the energy sticks to you. Feels like this Four of Cups might be a comfort zone. We do have the Six of Pentacles. So the decision that you're making is, I can't stay here. I've got to get outside of my comfort zone. I got to get out of the stagnancy of playing it safe. You might be playing it safe with a job. It could be with a group of friends. We do have the Six of Pentacles. And it tells me that every time you go out, people take from you. I feel like the Six of Pentacles is showing me that you are always offering something to someone, but maybe you don't necessarily get it back. I feel like the Six of Pentacles is telling me that you're deciding to get out of your comfort zone and maybe meet with people, get into a group of people. The way the pentacles are broken up here are significant. We've got three pentacles, a group, a community, friends of friends, possibly a network. Maybe it's workplace. We do have an Ace of Pentacles. You're going to make an offering of energy here, Two of Pentacles, and things are going to start to get a little bit busier in terms of your social life, should you decide to step outside your Four of Cups here. There we go. We have the Three of Cups. We mentioned that, or with the Three of Pentacles, we mentioned the Three of Pentacles here just now on the Six of Pentacles. So I do believe that somebody here is making a decision to find a new group of people, get out into the community, possibly starting a new project, building a foundation, finding people who are like-minded. It feels like friendships that you're going to make, people that you're going to meet in the partnership process, right? Partnership could be the beginning of something that turns into love, but it also could be business or work related. We've got self-esteem here. It says, I possess gifts of the soul, and I'm here to benefit me and others. So I feel like your power, whatever this is, your present power at the end of the week, next week, is something that is going to be realized. Because I feel like that's when the transformation takes place. Like, I could have done that back there, but you weren't ready. So stop beating yourself up for not making change, even though you knew that change was here. It almost feels like you were trying to overpower the change or tell the universe, look, I don't need to change. But, you know, when Major Arcana shows up here, the Death card is Major Arcana, card number 13. When Major Arcana shows up, you really don't have a choice, friend. It's in your face. The transformation is here. And so I feel like you feel like, okay, well, if I got to change, I might as well make the best of it. I'm just going to put my power into it, and something here is going to change. So I feel like the reward that you get is temperance. You start to be a little more tolerant. You start to be a little more patient. You start to be healed. You start to be the mystic healer, whether that's for yourself or others. We do have Sagittarius energy here. We've got the King of Pentacles. It gives you stability. I would say that, the king is also somebody who's a teacher, right? This is someone who is the master of their domain. This particular one is mastering sometimes finances, sometimes stability, sometimes this person is mastering taking care of the body, planting, reaping what they sow. And this person is somebody who's always sowing goodness with the universe. The King of Pentacles is the overgiver, and that's why the King of Pentacles is has the Midas touch. Everything is added to the King of Pentacles because the King of Pentacles overgives to everyone. I'm not saying that overgiving is always good. It has to be done with limits, of course. But this king is always giving to people, and so the universe is always giving back. It's like this king doesn't really even have to manifest anymore. And I feel like with you, you're giving your mystic healing to other people because you have gifts that I think that you're going to realize by the end of the week next week. And we have the Emperor. There we go. I like it. So I feel like the King of Pentacles is the last lesson you had to learn before you could become the Emperor, whether you're feminine or masculine. The men that are on the cards, please don't let that throw you off. But this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is Aries energy, but the Emperor is also all of the kings. I feel like people look at you as someone of influence. I feel like you are going to influence someone to step into their power and explain to them you don't need to be scared of death. A lot of people who don't know what tarot means, they get terrified when they see the Death card. But the Death card just means that something is changing. That is always the way it's been since the beginning of the time, that something had to end in order for something to begin. And so I think that I feel like what's ending now is that you're no longer putting off your power. I feel like this is contributing to your self-esteem, and this indecision is going away because now I think you're stepping into your power, which is the Emperor. The Emperor has a lot of wisdom. The Emperor has influence. The Emperor is somebody who has stability and security. I was talking about that if you heal the root, the tree grows stable. Your roots are what keep you in your stability. So it feels like here that you are transforming from just being the King of Pentacles, and I don't say just because that's a big deal, but also having the wisdom of the Emperor, which is also the King of Cups, Wands, and Swords. So having this really very stable, kind of balanced, wisdom-filled way to give influence to other people that are around you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. You've grown up here. You've grown something here, and you have done it on your own. Nobody has provided you with anything. You're somebody who's always built it on your own. I feel like there was a time, I feel, where you sacrificed yourself. You may have not realized you were doing it in an energetic or psychic way, but I feel like the Mystic Healer has, this is the Mystic Healer as well, has control of their energy. They give it where it's needed, and I feel like this Hanged Man energy with the Eight of Cups is telling me that you're doing it in a very head over heart way, that you're disconnecting from places and people who would sacrifice you just in order to get your energy or get your influence, or just to be around you because you're the one who they feel is they're going to get their answers from you. I feel like you've had a different perspective, and you're going to be ending some friendships or companionships possibly, and replacing it with the Three of Pentacles, using your intuition to realize that maybe the people that you were with are the ones who were trying to abuse your energy, when really you're the one who is the stable and sturdy one. And I feel like the Emperor knows how much to give, makes really good decisions, whether they're hard or whether they're easy. And the Emperor is the one who holds back their energy until they realize, if this is the thing that I'm supposed to be doing with my energy. This person's very wise. They are the King of Cups and the King of Swords. So I feel like power is here, and it's interesting that it shows up next to the Emperor, because I feel like transformation is where your power lies. Don't be afraid to change, although I know change is really hard for a fixed energy, no matter where it comes up in your chart. In your big three, for sure, it'll pose you maybe not wanting to take risks, right? But I feel like there is going to be an opportunity for you to take a risk that's going to pay off big in terms of happiness, because you're listening to the universe. Death is right here. Death is here as well. And that you're learning that the things end merely so other things can begin. So literally the universe is moving some things out of your way in the week ahead so new things can show up. I think it's a new community or new friendships. It feels like that. New opportunities for you. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here, Scorpio. I'll be back though, because I'm always back. Love you guys. And I'm out for now. Have a beautiful week. Bye-bye.